Hey, hello everyone. Good morning. So, yes, today I think it's the last class on PySpark. So today I'm going to teach on joins. Okay. Yes, W will be taught by Srikanth. Yes. So do you guys have any questions on our previous classes? Okay, then if you don't have any other questions, so let's get started with our actual topics. So today we are going to discuss about the joins in Python. So do you guys, I hope you all guys know about the joins basically in Python. Like those are SQL joins only, right? Inner join, outer join, and left join. Yes, left join, right join. So these are the basic joins. You must know that. What happened if you do the join, right join, and what happened if you do the left join. So these things. So the same thing in Python. How you are going to how you are going to join the two data frames in Python? Anyone know?
Merge function.
Yes. In Python, it's merge function. So there you can provide what is your right data frame and on which column you need to join or one which condition which you need to join and the like how parameter like okay. So so here what is the method join in data frames here? Like how we can join here? Here, just a second. So let me share my screen to see. Please let me know once my screen is visible.
Yes, Vikrant, visible.
Yeah. So joining and appending data frame in PySpark. Okay. So let's get into that. So here again, I'm repeating it. If you are running if you are running this notebook on local, you must execute this code block. Otherwise, you can just skip this because in Databricks Spark, you will by default you will get Spark. Okay. Then the next thing is generate a play data. Okay, so let's see. I'm just generating in a small data set. Like instead of directly going with an any real time data, so I'm just going with an normal data. Okay, first one is omnivirus, herbivirus. Just a second. Okay, so let's just generate a play data. Okay, so one is omnivirus, herbivirus, and cornivirus. So we are just created in a data frame with these three columns. One is our omnivirus. What are like the animal which is able to consume both plants and meat. Oh God, again. The session is restored. This is also connected. Okay, so herbivorous, you guys know that like any animal that eats only vegetarian. So carnivorous, so any animal that eats meat as the main part of its diet. Okay, so I'm just creating it. So these are the values. This is the data. Okay, kula and caterpillar, deer, human. Okay, so eat plants. These are the eat plants data set. Only eating. Oh, it's authentication issue. Why? Okay, Spark dot create data frame. So this is the data which I'm provided, and the schema is name, ID, and eat plants. Yes or no? Okay, so just eating the plants, yes or no? So name of that animal and ID, just an ID number, serial number you can say, and eat plants, yes or no? So all are S, 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 S. Cool. Now values M. Then these are the values: shark, lion, tiger, human again. So eat meat. Okay, the data frame again I'm providing. These are the animals which eat meat as well. Like human is the only person who is eating meat and as well as plant. Okay, so here you can see the data. Before going to that, I'm just going to execute this block, this line block, this code block. Yes, this is done. So here you can see this data frame. Name, koala, caterpillar, deer, and human. And IDs and these plants are SSSS. It means are SS. Okay, here you can see column names are different. Name, ID, and eat plants. Name, ID, and eat meat. two columns are same. The another column is not the same one. Okay, so in this case, if we assume like, okay, if we need to merge these two data frame, how we can merge it? So first we'll go like, if you know that like in Python, if the columns are same, you can just directly append the data frame from the like top and bottom, right? If columns are different, you need to join the two data frame in side by side, right? Here we can see, you can go with an append method. First of all, like how we can do the append. So to append the data frame, you should use union function. Okay, you can take any data frame or like left data frame or right data frame. Just a second. Okay, so I'm just copying that each plant into a new DF. Okay, I'm just concatenating those two data frame. Okay, so because you can see each plants and new data frame both are same, I'm just assigning it to new data frame, because if the columns are same, then you can just attach, just concatenating the two data frame with the same column names. So you no need to provide any other argument. You can just directly use union. So it plants dot union of this data frame. These both data frames are same with the same columns, with the same values. So the data frame values should duplicates. Okay. So here you can see this is the first data frame. This is the second data frame. Yep. So this is the first data frame. Okay, the same data frame which I'm just appended. Here you can see koala, caterpillar, deer, human, and again it is repeated koala, caterpillar, deer, and human, because it's just I'm just printing only 5 rows, so that's why it is only printing 5. So but the data frame gets duplicated and attached, so that it means if your data frame having the same columns, then you can just append the two data frames by using union function. Okay, so nothing more complex on that. Is that clear? Okay, then I'll take this as no question. Then another one is like if the columns are different. So here we have two data frames like herbivirus, omnivirus. In that case, what we should do? It's an inner joins. Okay, these are the joins. We need to do the side by side. So very firstly, inner join gets only the values that appears in both the tables we are joining. So if you have a data frame values, if we have an values same in both the cases, same in both the sides, then you will get those values only, like common elements in those two data frames you will get. So it is just going to drop if you have any rows or something which is very different in one on the other data frame, it's not going to take that as. Okay, so how we can do that? So come on. Okay, so here you can see eats plant, okay, and eats meat. These two data frame I'm joining. This is the left data frame, this is the right data frame. So we are using join function instead of merge. We are just using join function, and again you can see the parameter other data frame. Instead of left, it is written other data frame, on which column you need to, on which column or which condition which you want to join, and the how operator, like how is it left or right or inner, that you need to provide. So here I'm just going to join these two data frame with these two columns because these are the two common columns which you can identify here, name and ID, and I'm just going to join with an inner. Okay, so this is how it looks. So human is the only record, like compared to name and ID, human is the only record which is available in both the data frame. So that's why it is taking only those two. It means this data frame says that human is the only animal which eats plant and which eats meat as well. Okay, this is what inner join. A left join. What happened if we do the left join here? Can anyone tell if I do this left, what could be the output? If we do the left join, what happened? It is taking all the records of the left data frame, and it is taking only the common element, common record in between these two data frame. That's it. It means if we have records like A, B, C in eat plants, if we have records in eats meat in the uh, C, E, F, it is only taking A, B, C. That's it. A, B, C, all the values at the eat plant. C is the common record in between these two. Okay, this is what will happen here as well. So if we do the left join, means could be left or left outer, you can provide all both are same. See here, it is taking all the element, eat plants, shark. Yeah, so this is left join. Here it is reverse. Sorry. So eat meat, it's a left, it's a right data frame. So it is going to take eat meats. So these are the shark, lion, tiger is the, these four are the records which is from eats meat, taking all the values and ID as well, and checking the values like eat plants. So shark, we don't have any values at the heat plant, so that's why it is taking null. Lion, null. Tiger, null. Human, which finds human is also available with the eat plants with the value as S. It is taking that. Eat meat, we are getting S, 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 S. This is what happened if we do the left. If we do the right, what happened? It is just get reversed. That's it. Okay. So if we do the left, okay, then right. Yep. This is a right join example. Now we can go left. Earlier, I think it was wrongly executed, it seems. Yeah. Koala, caterpillar, deer, and human. Again, human is here is a common in between these two. If we do the left join, eat meats are the right, eat plants are the left. So we will get all the left records. Okay, and it is skipping non common elements in between these two. Okay, this is what the small difference between the left and right and the inner joins if we do the side by side joins. Is that clear? Okay, this is how we are going to join on common columns. Okay, what if we have any conditional, like how we can do the conditional join? Okay, so let's do that. Here, let's say, here we are just doing in a join on these two columns with the left join. Okay, let's say we only need, okay, this column value should be null. This column value should be null. We don't need this. How we can do that? So after that, we can just add the dot filter condition. We can just add the filter, as you guys are already aware of, like how we can use the filter. Again and again, why it is asking too many times today? Yeah. So it meet the data frame. Okay. This it meets dot name is null. Okay. If it is null, it is only taking is null values only. If you are providing is not null, it is going to take only, see, we don't have any null values, not null values. If you want to filter it out in null values, you will get in a null values data frame. Okay, this is how you can add the filter condition as well on the joins. Okay, is that clear? And again, here is the right join. As I already explained, if I provided the right data frame, it is going right join. It's just going to take all the elements of the right. So this is a simple examples. So instead of using merge of Python, we are going to use join function in PySpark. That's it. And the background and backend technology and the concept and everything will be the same. Okay. Now let's go with some of the what I can say a real-time data. Okay, how we can do that? Yeah, so let's go with the real-time data. Sorry for this interruption. I don't know why this database again and again asking for me to sign in. Okay, so I provided that one zip file there. You can find this data sets. So this data sets, we have another folder here. You can say I'll take you through into that folder. PySpark, where it is, Spark, PySpark and notebook. Here you can get data sets. Here you have a course offering on all these things. Okay, nearly you will get so many data sets. So this is a good data frame sets which you can easily understand the join function, like why it is important and all. So I'm just reading all these data frames. Okay, with the same data frame names, data sets names. So this is the code block. So this is nothing PySpark here. It is simply pure Python here using for loop and all. So we don't have any other methods or something on PySpark differently. So only data frame operation could be changed in between Python and PySpark. Here, and I'm just providing the path, like you can provide the local path, but I can't upload this big data set group into the Databricks, but I can explain it here on Databricks. Okay, so here you can see for loop. So in the for loop, I'm just calling this import OS. So you guys know that why we are going to use OS. It's just going to find the local working directory paths. Okay, so list of directory, I'm just providing this path. It is going inside of this folder and checking all the data sets. If the file name dot ends with .csv, if the file names are ends with .csv, it means I'm only going to read .csv files. I'm not going to read any other files, which is it is different format. I'm just only going to read CSV files. Next, file name list is equals to file name dot. So the name we need a name, right, to save the data frame. So I'm just taking in a file name. So I'm just splitting with a dot. Okay, I'm taking like separating the dot CSV from here, and df name data frame name is equals to, in that list it is just created like I'll just show what happened, the output of each and every line. If I provided a file list, that file list dot split. So if my file name is equals to xyz dot csv, then what happened, if I provided a split, then it is just get converted into xyz comma csv. Okay, so here df name is equals to, you're taking it as a file name underscore list of 0. So this is the list. So in 0th position, we have a data frame name, the file name, exact file name xyz. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be df name. This is gonna be df name. Okay. So in the next line, what happened? I'm just reading the data set with the file name. Okay. I'm just copying df name, the data frame name, into the df name. Okay, and appending it to data frame. So in this way, I'm going to read all the data frames in one by one, like nearly 7 to 8 data frames I'm reading in a single for loop by providing the folder path, because I just need to read it. So these are the data frame names of that list, DF list. So courses, course offering, grade distribution, instructor, like we are not only calling DF, we are calling with an exact name of the file. These are the data frame names. Okay, so if you want to know, if you guys wants to know about this data frame, you can easily go click on this link and take a look into Kaggle. Okay, so there you can find it, all the unnecessary details about this data sets. Okay, so this is the first data frame you can see. Course offerings dot limit. I'm just going to read only top 4. Course offering. Here you can see UUID, course UUID, term code, and the name. Okay, these are the columns which they're maintaining the records their own way. Okay, then along with that, come on. Yeah, so along with that, we have another data frame as well. Like here you can see, like these are the course offering and instructor, all these things we have. So instructor, we have an ID and name. So let's check these two data frame. Is there anything same? Any columns are same in between these two data frame? Yes, it is same. We have a name column here. What happened if we merge these two data frame on this name? Because and then different values actually, and we also have a different value. What happened if we merge these two data frames? What happened then? We will easily get the only to contains the column ID and name. So ID is also same. Yeah, but it's different. Yeah, two columns ID and name, and doesn't have the UUID of course UUID to join on. So we will need to see how we can accomplish this join we need. So again, we need to check this ID is equals to instructor ID, section ID is equals to s.uid, s.course offering UID is equal to COUID. Okay, so let's see other data set as well. Okay, teaching that show, there we can find instructor ID and section UID. So this instructor ID and this ID looks the same, looks same. So section UID and this UID looks the same. So it means if we merge this instructor and the teaching, if we merge these two data frame, we will get section UID. Based on the section UID, we can merge these two data frame and get a master data. Let's merge these two first. Teaching and instructor, I'm just merging on this instructor ID is equals to instructor ID. So on the condition, because here the column names are different, but the values are same, you can go with the value matching conditions. Okay, how? I'm just going with the left. Once it is executed, you will get instructor ID, sectional UID, ID, and name. Okay, these two are same. Okay, either you can wrap either one of that. No worries. So then teaching is done. So we have another data frame as well, that is section. So you can just print like in the section that show we have UUID, course offering UID, section type, number, UID, and section UID. So if you merge these two data frame, what happened? We'll get an UUID column. So then we can merge. If we merge these two data frame, we will merge this into our first data set, that is scoring. So let's merge this. Join instructor. So okay, here it is. Okay, step one is that already we did it. In the second step, we can merge these two data frame. We will easily get instructor name and course offering UID. So here we will easily got to know that what is the course name, what is the course UID, and what is the course instructor. Okay, so that you can start exploring on the columns, like on which data frames we have these columns. So those columns we can call it as a foreign key. So those foreign keys are generating in a relation, tells about the relationship between these two data sets. Okay, primary key is nothing but unique values of the data set. Okay, and primary and foreign key is the key which is common in both the two data frame, which is tells about the relationship between those two data frame. Based on the foreign key, you need to join and get the uh, whole data, complete data out of that. Okay, so this is how you can use this use our data set folder and to read the data and start joining multiple data frames, get the meaningful information out of that. So far, so clear? Okay, great. So far, you guys have learned like how to read the data frame, how to create a data frame, how to view the data frame, how to view the some summaries and basic information of that, like how we can do the group by pivot table and filtering and joining. So you guys have learned all of these things, right? These are the main important building blocks of data engineering concepts. Okay, so that we are completing this PySpark journey and PySpark data frame operation. And don't think on Python is different, PySpark is different. Except the data frame operation, rest all will be the same. Again, you are going to using the same Python built-in function, same kinds of functions you guys are going to use. Okay, so if anybody missed to download or PySpark tutorial notebooks, please download. And after this class, again, I'm just going to forward the same folder to you guys. Just start downloading and start exploring the same. Okay. And I'll talk with Shrikant sir to take our Tableau classes. So we'll keep on updating on the same on Telegram, on our Telegram channel. Okay. In that talk and just stop sharing the screen. If you guys have any question, please unmute yourself and start talking on that.